It is the summer. It's the summer month of May, and we are looking at hot weather. Hot weather. Forecast. It's a hot topic, right? And some of the best foods. I'll be honest. I'm really surprised that Amazon hasn't aggressively vouched to be like Seahawks' food vendor or something. I'm surprised they just opened their own store. Just opened their own store. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what it is. I never understood why Amazon just flat out opened their own store, right? I mean, like in the beginning, it just, to me, makes no sense, right? Why couldn't they just opt for the Costco strategy of just selling their own? Maybe they did. I don't know. They could have just expanded their operations of just working together with other food companies. It makes no sense. You can do it free of charge, and they'll probably give you the company if you make enough sales incorrectly. Right? And that way you can vote and test to see if that company's worth buying off, right? This is one of the things I don't understand about a lot of mega corporations. They just hire people who waste time. I don't care, right? I wanted to go to school so I too can live a life waste. I'll be flat out honest. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm serious. I know. I know. I'm not even in denial before I even went to college. Like, I was pressured to go to school. If I didn't want to waste my time, I would have flipped my parents off already. My parents, in my opinion, were parents. He just denies it. But anyways, I got threatened to go to college when I was like younger. I didn't say it was a waste of time. I'm just saying I just wanted to conform. He just denies it. Yeah, and you just go to school, and one of the great things about school, like I said. Anyways, I already talked about easier paperwork. You just pretend you get to coast on the reputation of others. Yeah, you didn't know this, but like a lot of great people gave worth to college. It was actually the Rockefellers and people before him who gave worth to the schools. It was, and that's what gave it the word currency it was today. It wasn't anyone else. The funny part is, a lot of the people who came out of the schools and were expected to give more worth to the schools by giving the professors corporate work. Or they helped them start their own business to add worth to the schools, right? That's why corporations kept hiring them, because they were like protection insurance. That's not true anymore. People just coast on it these days. It's kind of like Social Security. You just kick. Instead of kicking, the can down the road on the benefits, you're kicking the social capital down the road, right? I don't even know who watches this. I'm just here because I'm writing my obituary. But anyways, yeah, if you float and work together with other companies, you get to basically experiment around and understand the company, other side of the intermediaries' operations, don't you? Don't you have to sort of know it? And if you don't like how they operate, right? Maybe you don't want to purchase it. Yeah, it's like a floater. It's like getting a sample. Now, that doesn't mean you can't make money in the meanwhile, right? Even if you don't like how their company works, at least you can make money from it, so you'll still keep the relationship, right? If you like the relationship, it's kind of like how you're friends with a job candidate and you buy them off by giving them a job position. That's the same thing. And maybe you could buy a company off by giving the CEO or board of directors some VP position. I don't know. You don't really need to pay money. Yeah, that's pretty much what you do. You just float it around, get some programmers, get them to pull out some programming APIs that serve as commercials for your buying product. You just do that for a while. You don't need high-end programs, right, from college. You just need some low-end, right? Just have like Hangman. Do Hangman guessing the name of Amazon products for a while. Don't necessarily need to do some high-end spec work, right, by cryptography, computer program cryptography, or a linked list tree, right? You don't need to do any of that. Hangman, does it? Maybe you could use it. I'll deny that part. Hangman's like anywhere. You can find it in GitHub repository, probably copy and paste the code. Do that for a while. You get a salesperson. You don't even need a computer programmer, actually. I think enough of the code exists publicly online. That's the really sad part. Have a salesperson just go there like, I just know HTML, or I don't even know programming. Now, that way you know whether you want to do a corporate buyout or not. You just keep doing that for a while, and then you do that, and then maybe you can sell some food floaters. You do that for a while and say, hey, do I want to buy that as a customer? What's funny is if you can get a customer engaged in something, you basically predetermine what they want. Did you know that? It's kind of like a video game. Remember Toho, why it's a phenomenon? Because they got the customer engaged in the process, like actually enjoying the process of helping Zune make VR, right? So that actually gives you, that actually allows you influence to actually predetermine what type of product they actually want to buy. The conception. Once you can influence the conception of what they want, doesn't that question of what the customer wants get answered already? Because whatever you make is what they want. No need to gather surveys. You just know. The Hangman survey, same purpose, right? You can do Hangman surveys, why not? I thought about it for a while. You're better off not doing a corporate bound immediately. You see what happens, see how their small business works, and once you like it, you can go buy it off, and the small business can be threatened. And one of the funniest parts about small business with attacking is they can't really do anything, because like, well, it's true, I can attack you, but I'm going to lose more money that way. Right? Because I work with Safeway, or X, Y, and Z, right? For a while. 50% of my profits are there. I'm actually making money. And it's the novelty is. It's the same profits. And even if you do suspect you're losing jobs, right? You're losing money because of it. You're not, right? But you can't use any excuse now. It's like it checkmates the small businesses and saves you money while you buy a company out. It's an interesting thought constantly. I'm just thinking of ways to cheapen your purchase. I always think of these tricks. You could probably reduce a corporate bout at $0, right? With enough foresight. That melts into the education system. You gotta think about this. You're thinking of how to make any purchase, no matter how expensive, cheap. You can make anything cheap. The problem is time, right? It's always the issue of time. And if the time is not there, the issue of time is what matters the most. And I'm telling you right now, time really is the most valuable resource out there. It's not money. And I'll tell you why. Sometimes a quick purchase, while more expensive, gives you more net ROI because the public can't wait. And the more the public waits, the less you are personally worth as a CEO. This happens when everyone's on board, right? When you get the proper, if it's a really hot buy, right? The price won't matter anymore. Trust me. A lot of these people are like, well, I can't wait for you to purchase out now. If everyone's clued in that you're going to purchase it and they all approve it, and if the longer you delay, the less people buy it. Yeah, you have to. Most of the time, it's not like that. I can cover this.